guys, this is what I missed off my mini plant haul. This is a pinguicula, so it's also known as a butterwort. It's got sticky leaves and it sticks off, it eats fungus gnats. It's a carnivorous plant, so it's got stickies on it. So it's a pinguicula. I bought this a little while ago when I found it unexpectedly in a garden centre. I never expected to find one. So this is Pinguicula tina I have here. This amaryllis of my houseplants has given off this leaf just lately, so it's still, as you can see, it's still got all its green leaves. The other day when it was really bright and really sunny, it was actually outside the garden. I left it outside in the heat, obviously in full sun, so it could make the most of it. But this is the newest leaf that's come up. There isn't another one in there that I can see. This amaryllis put up this lovely leaf here. This is the red one, and there is, yeah, you can just see it, there's a new one coming up there. And like the other one, these two were both out in the garden when we had all that lovely weather for the last 4 days. That's all gone a bit fut in the last couple of days. So this amaryllis is doing okay. This here is my dormant cyclamen bulb. So I've repotted it and I've just left it to go dormant, and it lives up on top of this unit here at the minute, and periodically I give it a little bit of water because it does go dry. But as September rolls around, I shall start watering it. Right, this table, as you will see, has here that one is my red and white Thanksgiving cactus that I bought for my 50th birthday. This is an aloe that is putting up pups. There's one there, and there's one somewhere else as well. Where is it? There's two in here. I'm sure there's two. Yeah, there's another one there, look. So that's putting up pups, so that's obviously quite happy. These are my air plants that are looking happier since I moved them there. I guess it's because it's got the heat from the radiator and direct light from in front of it. These are my little cuttings off a succulent. I had the leaf cuttings, and you can see this one here has got roots. There's another one there that's got roots as well. You can see the roots because they're bright pink. I just love that fact. I think that's fantastic. And there's another couple in here that have rooted. I think it's that one and that one. These are the tops of those succulents. This is my price of a Mars bar orange Thanksgiving cactus, which, as you can see, has got loads of new bits on it. It's going well. That's even more of this. This is my red Ripsalidopsis, which you would have seen in my plant haul. So there's that one. That's doing okay. It's just started to flower in the last day or two. So, isn't it beautiful? Look at that. Look at it. Isn't it gorgeous? This is my cream Ripsalidopsis, which is obviously, as you can see, has finished flowering. But it may start again. There's a bud there. There's a new leaf forming there, so obviously it's happy. There's a new leaf arrived there. That's basil cuttings. That's a pup of my spider plant. These are cuttings off of my African violet, which you haven't seen yet unless you watch my plant haul. This is the original basil plant. Okay, so I've got the original basil plant, cuttings here. And obviously, if you've just watched my orchid update, those are my orchids, those 4 there. Is exciting. Well, this bit isn't. There's spiders, 3 there. There's a piece off another of my aloes. And if you look in there, if you look at the one that's straight in front of you, that cutting has given out those lovely bright pink roots, and there's a little tiny baby plant coming on it. This again is my red and white throated cactus. So this is actually the bit I broke off the one that's behind me. This is my Echeveria, which is doing something really strange, but I'm not entirely sure how to solve it, so I'm just going to leave well alone and see what it does. Right, these are my first set of basil cuttings that have taken, and there's now roots coming out the bottom of that pot, so that eventually will replace the one that's on the kitchen windowsill. There's my Kaye. There are some leaf segments that fell off my cream Easter cactus. This is my red Thanksgiving cactus. You can see where it's just finished flowering. Right, and if you saw my plant haul, these are my sundews. I think they're the Drosera capensis ones. These were seeds which I bought at the weekend, so nothing's going to happen with them for a while. This is my pink Thanksgiving cactus, which, as you can see, has got buds there. And there's a big one round the corner here. There you are, that's there. Right, now then, let me just pull this forward. There you can see it. This is my mini poinsettia I bought at Christmas. Now if you look at the top there, it's got green leaves coming through. So at some point I'm going to need to prune this, but it's still going, which I am absolutely gobsmacked at. So there's that one there. Now these are the other two bits of that aloe leaf. That's all. As that says, that's my red Thanksgiving cactus. This bit has gone mad, and that's a bit off of my pink one, and that's a bit of the aloe. I now have round here this monster of a spider plant here, which you all know about, and look, it's in spike again, despite the fact I cut off all the other spikes, and it's done it again. And then if you look up here, the 10 pups that I cut off of the spider below it has done that, so I've put them all in that basket. And then you have my Tradescantia, which at the moment I'm occasionally cutting bits off and sticking it back in the pot because it's getting a bit unruly at the minute. So that's up there as well, so that's doing really well. I missed out this little guy. I have a feeling he's not getting enough light, but there's not much I can do about it because I've got nowhere else to put him, because he's getting quite tall and he's obviously not so purple. I keep turning him round to make sure he at least goes upright rather than wobbles his away. So that's my Echeveria something von Nuremberg, Pearl von Nuremberg. And this, which will be going shortly, is my mother's birthday present. It's a lily of the valley, but it's a pink one. I'm not sure how well it's going to do. I mean, obviously when it gets to mum at home, she can probably go and plant it out in the garden, and hopefully it will flower and then take over the whole of the garden like they want to do. And then this is my new African violet, and look at the colour of that. I mean, look at it, it's beautiful. I mean, you can see there's loads of buds and leaves in the middle there. I keep turning it around. Yeah, look, you can see there's loads of leaves in there. I keep turning it around so that obviously it doesn't grow in one direction. My spiders are doing really well. I mean, this one's enormous now, look. It's huge. So they're doing really well. There's nothing wrong with them at all. But this was a little treat to myself a while ago, so there we go. As for that, that's all of my houseplants. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.